Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas. Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boning with tomorrow's PromiseMontessori schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Yo, 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 yo. I have a yo-yo.
Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning. Welcome in. We are joined by none other. Man, I feel like everything's super loud. Are you guys not feeling that this morning? Like everything feels like it's just blaring through my ear.
I mean, you are sitting right next to me, so it's kind of hard to...
I'm going to have a fan over here blowing.
Everything
So
is good
hot.
on my end.
All right, Shelbi Myers is good to go.
Yes,
So,
Shelbi is good to go.
good to see
Shelbi with
you.
an I.
Shelbi with an I here joining us this morning, and Rick and Kay decided they weren't going to be here. They just like, forget it, we're done, and they wanted y'all to come. No, they're out today. So, Rick, Kay, good morning to you. We miss you already, but we're a little bit thankful to have. Man, I'm really trying to fix this. It's so weird. There we go. Maybe that'll fix it. We're really excited to have Courtney Davison, Shelbi Myers with an I, joining us here this morning. Welcome in. We want to say hello and a pleasant good morning to all of you. My pleasure. If you go to Chick-fil-A, by the way, my pleasure this morning. Yes. Welcome in. May the 22nd as we get rolling here on another edition of Good Morning Huntsville. And we are 278 episodes into this bad boy. And
Wow.
It may offend somebody if I say, like, I should also say bad girl. Like, we're 278 episodes into this bad, maybe say bad thing, like this bad thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
What I'm saying?
I don't know how to word it. No idea how to word it. But we're into
You'll figure it out.
We're into something this
Yes.
morning. So we want to welcome you in, Huntsville. We love you guys. And do us a huge favor. Let us know that you're out there this morning. Many of you are joining us across various social media platforms. And we also want to welcome those of you that are joining us this morning on the Spirit Radio FM app. If you don't have the app, by the way, go and download it. And it's super easy. You just go to spiritradio.fm, and there's a little link there, and you can download it for your iPhone. Do y'all have iPhones or Androids?
We have iPhones.
I have an iPhone. Finally, after so many years of having to hear about how Android is not the way to go.
And you got an iPhone?
I do.
And do you think that it's better than the Android?
Listen,
There's
I
some
had
things
an
that I miss.
Android before I started to work for Tomorrow's Promise. And
Okay.
I stuck strong for almost a year saying, no, iPhones are not better. iPhones. But I will say, since I was not necessarily forced, but almost forced.
It's okay. I'm here with you in the same boat.
It does make our work life a little easier.
Why? Just because the apps? I mean, they have all the same thing. It's better on the Android.
Text messages are way better whenever you can change the title from leadership to Old Faithful to the girls.
Well, you just get WhatsApp. It's better.
But that's an additional app that we have to download.
When you can just
All right.
see.
The debate is over.
Yeah.
I'm outnumbered here.
Don't
Each
forget
his
FaceTime.
own. Whatever
Yeah, FaceTime.
works best for you, whatever tool you need to use to be successful, that's what counts.
We want to know from the Huntsville community this morning. We want to know from you, Huntsville. It depends. Some days it's Huntsville, other days it's Huntsville.
Huntsville.
We want to know from you. Is Android better or iPhone better? iPhone or Android? And the biggest problem that I have with iPhones is there's no back button. There is no back button on an iPhone.
But there is. You just
have
have
to
to
know how to use
imagine
it.
that it's there. You
No,
just
every time
swipe.
Bridget gives me her phone, I want to take that thing, and these phones, they like, it's almost like a frisbee. They fly
so
really
we've
good.
done this before.
No, I haven't, but I want to when I see those iPhones. But then I'm like, no, because I pay for part of that, so forget it. Not going to do that. But anyways, yeah. So let us know what your thought process is as we get started this morning. Tammy, not paying attention at work. She's on the show already this morning. So good morning.
Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning to you, Tammy. All right, we'll get rolling here. Again, welcome in. Let us know you're out there. Do us a huge favor as we get started to hit like and share as we are across Twitter, which is also called X, LinkedIn. We're on 3 different Facebook platforms, Spirit Radio FM, and also on YouTube. And your interaction and sharing this broadcast really helps us highlight all the good happening here in Huntsville. As always, a big shout out to Paul Oley. Paul, we love you, man. Thank you for your support from the gallery for all of your custom framing, photography, and more. Go see Paul. It's graduation time. You know what time that means? Everybody got time to get graduation pictures. You don't say ain't nobody got time for that. You better take a graduation picture.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to be there on Saturday with my iPhone, snapping pictures.
Little snap pics. Who's graduating?
My brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got a brother in graduating high school?
I have 4.
Is this the youngest?
No. So I'm the oldest of the 4 by 10 years with the youngest one.
What year were you born in?
I was born in 93. And then my brother was born in 2003, and then 2004, the other way. Anyways, I have a 21-year-old brother, an 18-year-old brother, a 17-year-old brother, and then a 14, 15. I don't know. I lose track.
You were 93?
And I was born 93.
You know the song. You knew we were going to sing. Back before 92 and 93, nobody gave nothing about Warren G. Do you even know Warren?
No.
You know Warren G.
She does. She'll know the song if we play it, but no, she does not know Warren.
Now Courtney's over here laughing because she lies about her age, but Courtney's really 29.
Yes, for always and forever.
She lies, but she's laughing at us because we're not the youngest in the room. This brick is the oldest in the room.
Rob, did I tell you how much I enjoy being on your show?
Yeah, so the brick is the oldest in this room.
Yes, it is.
For
True.
a very long time.
True.
Nice shellac on this brick.
Yes, I love how you spun that.
Yeah, that's man. I'm like back in the colonial days, man. I got my little thread machine going. I'm spinning yarn, your foot pedal.
And your foot, and then it's just wrapping.
Have you ever done that? I really want to do that. I really want to spin some yarn now.
What is it called? Sam Houston Day?
Yes.
Do they do it at Sam Houston Day?
They might. There was something that happened during COVID, and maybe we'll show this a little bit later on the show. But somebody had sent me, I showed you yesterday.
You did.
You did. Just hit me. Someone had sent me a ton of cloth, like just cloth. Now here's because people were making face masks. Here's the funny thing. You talk to doctors, they're like, that did not do anything.
No.
There's nothing in the cloth. I mean, in fact, the cloth is probably even worse because it caught everything, and then you just spit it back up on everybody. But everybody was
so gross.
Sorry, I'm just
going around spitting it back up.
But the problem is everybody wants to help, and here's what I've learned: it's okay to help, but if you're going to help, do it right. Man, I have had over the years, so many people that have volunteered to do things. Well, when you volunteer, a lot of times, like, I want to do the best job that I can.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
This is a positive show, but I'm going to tell you, some of you out there this morning, if you just want to volunteer to check off a list, please don't. Like, you need to put your heart into what you do.
Yes.
I've went into situations to where, like, for instance, someone ran wiring at a church. Well, they volunteered to do it. Well, I get up in the attic. Number one, it's not fire rated correct. It's low voltage wiring. This is kind of a nerd thing, but they make a flame retardant jacket on the wire that you're supposed to use. Well, this guy thought, I'm just going to go on Amazon, buy the cheap stuff, and it works. Oh, yeah, well, guess what? If that church ever caught on fire, now you got that. Have you ever burned plastic and it drips like little black thing? That's what it would do. The whole place would have went up in flames. All that had to be redone, all because Joe Schmo wanted to check off the box and volunteer. You got to do it right when you volunteer. I'm just ranting this morning.
You are.
So, and
That's okay.
One of the reasons that I kind of ranted too is because y'all showed up this morning with something, and I threw a fit about it, and then
he did throw a fit. But in our defense, I do believe the last time Shelbi and I were on your show, you said, I don't even like coffee. So we listen, Rob. We listen to you. So
I was double checking to make sure, and Shelby's over here laughing because I'm going to show something real quick. It's not. It's I thought this was the right thing to do. Please.
I think it's great.
It was and I won't play the audio to this because we were just having fun. Maybe it will play audio.
Jackhammers, okay?
Here, listen.
I run whatever manly tool you can think of, okay? But there is nothing like running a sewing machine.
I love it.
Straight up tell you right now, I got respect for the ladies out there that do this all day, every day.
All day, every day.
Let's go 1. Let's go back 2. Let's go back again 3.
We were sewing masks for the community.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm about to start singing Coolio. We know about Coolio, Michael Price back in the day, baby.
All right, and that's it. We won't do any more about that. But that was what we did during COVID. We didn't have anything better to do, so we were sewing masks and talking to ourselves. So, all right. We already said thanks to Paul Oley. Big shout out to Elliot Herzlich, Elliot's Jewelers, online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. Men out there watching this morning. Husbands, hey, everybody, time to get a ring, time to get something for the ladies.
Some bling.
Go by and see Elliot Herzlich, Elliot's Jewelers, online at elliotsjewelers.com. He will take excellent care of you. And also, of course, we could not be here on this wonderfully wacky Wednesday without our great friends from Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. People are probably wondering, like, who are these ladies? We have a lot of new folks on the audience that join us now, and they were probably wondering, who are these people, and why isn't Rob talking about what they do? Well, they're from Tomorrow's Promise. Courtney gets to do the HR part of and really in a business like that, y'all run as a nonprofit 501c3. A lot of resources go back to the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. We'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. And I know I always like to highlight that. Shelbi, your role. I don't know. Your role in y'all's organization is kind of like you just do what needs to be done.
Shelbi has one of the best roles.
I'm actually dabbling in 2 roles. I have my lead teacher role for our early childhood program, which is the 3 to 6 year olds, which would be pre-primary, pre-K, and kindergarten children, ages 3 to 6. And then I also have my director role where I go in and I'm doing my best to fill some shoes. Charlotte, I miss you. If you're watching, I miss you.
Where's Charlotte? Charlotte's over at the academy now.
She is.
She is our executive director. She is filling in as an academy director at the moment. And
But what we really didn't realize is even though she is just a short distance down the road and a phone call away, but just her presence, I think, being not there on a daily basis has really affected Shelbi and I.
It has. It has.
Is it like just the fun aspect? Because Charlotte brings.
No, she is fun, but we have fun on text messages with each other all the time. But I think it's more of we kind of second guess ourselves a lot, and we more so than we did when she was there.
Well, and Charlotte been there 25. She's been like 25 plus. Tomorrow's Promise
25 plus years.
That's Charlotte too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And the knowledge that she has, and it was just so easy to go up and say, hey, Charlotte, what about this, this, this? And then boom, 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 she had the answers.
Yeah.
And then we brainstormed it and we brought it to life. And then it was just a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It'll be back though. Don't worry. You know.
Oh yes. No, we just have to. We're still going through kind of like some growing pains, Shelby and I, and we're gonna do it. And we're still a team, and we're still going strong. It's just the uncomfortable feelings of change, which is the reason why a lot of people don't like change. But it is something that happens in life, and we have to deal with it. And sometimes it's easier, but yeah.
Well, I will say this. My children love being at Tomorrow. In fact, Braylon loves it so much I can't even get her in a truck when we go to leave.
I love it.
I don't know if that's a good
I
thing.
love that.
That is a great thing for us.
Yes.
Well, y'all may love it, but Daddy has to learn to be patient.
Yes.
You got to have the patience of Job. Job's a really good book in the Bible. Read it, and then you'll understand the patience part of it. Because Daddy starts to finally say, okay, Braylon, enough is enough. It's time to go. 20 minutes into it when you're standing outside, and now it's starting to be hot outside.
Yeah.
Daddy goes home drenched in sweat, and Mama's like, what'd you do, run a mile? No, I was trying to get the child into the truck. So Braylon is so smart that she is now I always had a snack for her, but now she has moved on from pretzels. That was so easy. Mm-hmm. I just get a little Ziploc bag, dump some pretzels, we were good to go. Well, as children, especially in the Montessori method, they just get smarter and smarter.
Yeah.
And
Very independent.
very independent. 100% independent is what she is now. She won't even let me put her shoes on half the time. She's like, I'll do it, Daddy. Okay. She always puts them on backwards.
But that's okay.
But now she's gotten so smart that she's moved past pretzels, and she knows that Daddy's going to pretty much do whatever she asks because that's what daddies do to daughters. And so she's like, cookies, Oreos? Okay. So now now we're on an Oreo cookie kick, and they make the little individual ones. So it's really good. Now, I did get smart on the vitamins. Y'all were asking if I take the vitamins earlier, and I was like, yes, I do. I take her vitamins, the children's vitamins, because it does say for adults, you just double it up. Well, she sees Daddy taking 2. So what does she want?
She wants 2.
But Daddy actually had a little bit of smart in him. I turn around and I rip it in half, and then she thinks she's getting 2, and she's only getting, because it's a little gummy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's a little gummy. The only thing is they're like, have you ever ripped open a gummy bear? Mm-hmm. They're really sticky and gooey.
Really sticky.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying. So then I tried to use scissors. It's even worse. It's better just to rip them apart.
Did it stick to the scissors whenever you cut
yes.
it? Yeah.
And it makes a mess. Mm-hmm. So that's what we do now. So we have all this ritual. And I've learned with children, you get into these routines and rituals, and then something changes with them out of nowhere, and then now you have to develop a whole new routine.
Yes.
The routine that you set, maybe for like sleeping, is pretty static, but other things. And y'all deal with this on a day-to-day basis.
We do.
Handling, how many children are enrolled now tomorrow? So there's got to be well over 100.
For full time,
Yes.
Courtney's looking at me like, duh.
Yes.
I can say that we're licensed for 255,
Wow.
and I feel like we're pretty close
254 and a half.
Yeah.
because of our school age program. Those are technically counted as half of a student compared to our full time enrollment. But we're up there in the 200s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you think about the responsibility that y'all have, and this is why I wanted to bring this up,
And that's
because
just at one campus.
That's just that one campus.
We have 3.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And this is the main one where I take Braylon.
Yes.
I brought all this up for a reason, because I want you to know, maybe you have children or you're a grandparent, you're the legal guardian of a child. You can feel confident and safe when your child goes to Tomorrow's Promise. If things happen, they're addressed right away. And things do happen in any facility. They do.
Absolutely.
And I'm not saying there's something horrible that happened, but little things. Like if, for instance, like Braylon came home with a scratch on her arm. Well, it's because they got, children getting a little skirmish. I was told right away, like, hey, if you notice the scratch, it was because Braylon and her little friend were playing a little bit rough and she got scratched.
Yeah.
Those are the things as a parent, like I want to know. I want to know why my child has a scratch on their arm. Tomorrow's Promise, proactive, use the Brightwell app. I love that. In fact, I had to turn off notifications on my watch because it's like Caden potty, Braylon potty. But as a parent, I like that. I like to know that my children are being monitored, and I can say with complete confidence that I feel safe having them at Tomorrow's Promise. And I know for a new parent, maybe, some of them are really worried about getting their child into a child care facility. And that's the difference. If you want to take them to daycare, then take them to daycare. And they're not going to grow. And I'm not knocking any other place, but there's a reason that Tomorrow's Promise is a child care facility, not a
Yes.
daycare. And I love that Kay educated me on that. Someone on one of the Facebook groups the other day just posted. In fact, I tagged you guys. I'm looking for a drop-in daycare. I was like, if you're
Oh, I did see that.
did you
Yes.
see? And then I said, well, I don't know of any daycares, but if you're looking for an excellent child with all capital care, this is where you need to go.
I did see that. Thank you.
So
Thank you for that.
And we say that too. And look, here's the deal. Yes, Tomorrow's Promise sponsors this show on Wednesday. But guess what? I also pay to have my 2 children at Tomorrow's Promise. So it's not me sitting here being a spokesman just because you guys sponsor this show. We had Braylon enrolled way before the idea for this even started, years ago. And I just want parents to know, if you're looking for a place where you want your child to excel, for that child to grow and to learn and to want to do things on their own, the Montessori method is so great. And I used the Montessori method yesterday at HLI, remember?
Did you? What'd you do?
We were at that robotics. Remember
You
that?
did. Yes, he did.
Courtney told me, do not touch. There was gears on the wall.
Sometimes you have to tell Rob not to do certain things, and it's weird for me to say that to somebody because normally I'm the one that has to
Fidget.
get in trouble and fidget.
There were gears on the wall that they had 3D printed, and the way they had them arranged on the wall looked like you could spin them, right? Would you, so Courtney was like, don't touch that. Well, I said, no, it's the Montessori way. It's hands-on learning.
True.
You
Very
have
true.
to. So that's the thing. Now, if you're taking this down a rabbit hole and you try to walk out of Walmart with a pack of batteries you didn't
No,
pay for,
that is
not the
not
Montessori
That
method.
is not.
That is different.
That is not the hands-on method.
That would not be grace and courtesy, and that is something that we
No.
teach, grace and courtesy.
Yes, that is not the hands-on method we're talking about. So, well, hey, friends, let
Thanks
us
for clarifying that.
Let us know that you're out there. We got a lot to talk about today. No gifts because we have the best guests in the house here on a Wednesday with Courtney and
right.
Shelby. We do want to know that you're out there right now. A lot of friends joining us across the platforms. Big shout out this morning to Jamie Saucier. He did our sign, Saucier Woodworks.
Oh, it's
Isn't that
beautiful.
cool? And you just glance at this and you don't think much of it, but look how cool that green
No, it
is.
is.
I was
I
looking
love
at it earlier.
The green is cool. Like,
Hey, I coordinated my outfit to make sure that it looked cute.
good thing we didn't do the green screen, or part of Courtney would be missing this
I
morning.
knew there was brick back there.
Yep. So
I've been here before.
Jamie Saucier, we appreciate him. Yeah, y'all didn't get the newcomer horn because y'all have been on the show before.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Both of y'all.
Both of y'all.
Both of y'all. That's
Both
what
of us.
my friend, the THs came out as Fs. So, and to this day, when we talk, we're like, hey man, how's the both of your brothers doing?
How's both of your brothers?
We always change the THs to Fs. We still do it
Oh
to
my
this day. It's
goodness.
great. Kyle Kreiner joining us. The Brisketeer of Huntsville is hold on. This is cool. I got the new Pixel watch, way better than the iPhone watch. What's it called? The Apple Watch.
I wouldn't know.
I don't.
So got one.
We haven't jumped on that bandwagon yet.
Body response. Just got a message here from the Pixel Watch. Body responses. Your device identified potential signs of stress or excitement or excitement starting at 7:49 a.m. Reflect on your mood to better understand
Wow.
what may have caused a response.
It's Courtney and Shelby.
It's very
It's the
Stress
both
them
of
out.
It's the both of us.
It's both of us.
It's very stressful this morning. Look, you check this out. We get to do something fun here real quick too. Let me try to do this. This is the fun of this show. It's just things happen on the fly. Courtney, can you hold this phone right here? All right, now let me try to do this. Let me take off the Kyle Kreiner comment. All right, let's go. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, and just to is it going to work? Oh, it is. Look at there it is. Wait, now we got to turn the phone a little bit. All right, see, I was not lying. Look at that. Your device. See this here? It told me. So y'all thought I was lying. We are not lying. It literally told me that I was stressed out this morning. So big thank you there to you guys for being
So
here.
we will never be invited back on the
Not
show.
coming back.
Invited back. So,
But it did say either stressed or excited.
I'm excited every morning to be on this show, but this thing never tells me that.
It's because you didn't have our presents.
Our presence is a present.
Well, speaking of presents, nothing showed up this morning. So.
We
We will
did.
bring you water next time.
Kyle is joining us, by the way, from steamy Lafayette, Louisiana. Do y'all say Louisiana or Louisiana? Have you ever heard anybody?
Louisiana.
No, it's good.
No, I lived
Louisiana.
there. I love Louisiana
Well, then why'd you say Louisiana?
because that's what they call it.
Okay.
Louisiana.
Louisiana?
But I rarely ever say it in English.
There's like, and some people
Louisiana.
say New Orleans.
Nolans.
Hey, is that how
That's
you're,
where I live.
Is that how you're supposed to?
It
She's always-
depends on who
That's
you
right.
ask where you were living in New Orleans, because there's different areas and people talk differently and refer to things differently.
Okay, well, I just had no clue because I hear, someone said Nolans and I didn't understand
Yes,
and I'm
that's-
not knocking the culture. That's a culture thing, I would assume, right?
That's how the locals say it, Nolans.
So if you say it and you're not a local, then you just sound ignorant, right?
It depends.
Okay. I have something to show y'all. Have y'all watched the show on a Friday when Billy Cawthon is on the show from Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home?
I think I've watched it.
I have not.
If you would have known. Shame. See, y'all are so busy working that you don't watch the show.
I turn your show on, but I don't always get to pay attention to it if the phone's ringing.
We're trying to get more of an audience here on the show, and this is a perfect example of why we don't have it.
We're
what
caring
time-
for your children, Rob.
I was going to say, what time is it? I will incorporate it into our morning circle time.
Yes.
7:30 to 8:30.
7:30 to 8:30. There you go.
You
All
guys are
right,
here
children,
this morning.
gather around. It's time to watch Rob.
And it is family friendly though, so I've noticed. All right, so here's where I'm getting at. If you watch the show, Billy Cawthon from Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. One day I was talking about a chicken place here in town, and I saw the name of the chicken place. See, I'm making Shelby
Excuse me,
yawn
I'm
on
so
the
sorry.
show. All
So sorry.
Good. I'll just turn the camera to Courtney and
I got a little chill. I was cold, and it's just automatic. My body is weird.
So I was joking. I'm going to say it like this. I kind of went a little too far and didn't realize it because I was kind of poking fun at a business. Not really, just having fun. And I'll admit my faults. We all have faults. That was a fault. I shouldn't have done that. I kind of felt bad after Billy told me about it. But it was hearts. And when I hear the word hearts, I think of the heartworm medicine for your dog. So I told Billy, I said, I'll never eat there because I think of Heart Guard, the medicine. And Billy, and so sincere, and y'all know Billy, sincere, he goes, Bubba, that's somebody's business. And it just, the way he said it, like Shelby's tearing up right now. See, do you see that? Look, she really is. Here, let's zoom in on her. Look, she's really tearing up. Like, Bubba, he said it with such compassion. Bubba.
From his soul.
Look, I'm gonna try to get emotional. Bubba, that's somebody's business. That's their livelihood, Bubba. Look at Shelby. It's working. Look at Shelby. It's really
Doesn't take much.
Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it?
I am.
Yeah,
I
see?
am.
I got Shelby. I've never been able to get someone to cry on this show. This is great. But it hit. See, you felt it, right?
Yes.
That same emotion that Shelby feels,
I felt it too, but
You don't show it. Louisiana tough.
It's the Houston in
It's
her.
that tough Cajun in her,
I only live there. I'm not from there. I'm born and raised in H-Town, Rob. You know
Okay.
this.
Well, here's what happened. And thank you, Shelby, for bringing the emotion out.
Oh, you're very welcome.
So because of that, Billy he literally said, Bubba, that's somebody's business. And it just hit me. And I said, we got to get that on a T-shirt. We just have to get it on a T-shirt. Well, what did I do
you
last
have to?
What did I do last night?
Like, I want one.
What did I do last night? There's your
Rob.
T-shirt. There's your T-shirt. Hold on.
Can we purchase?
You will be able to soon, yes. I need to get Advantage Specialties to do these.
Yes,
but
you
look,
do. I would totally wear it.
Look, there's the T-shirt. Would you wear this shirt?
I would.
Look, Bubba, that's somebody's business. So the shirt has been made. I've ordered one to see what it's going to look like.
Yes.
And then if I like it, I'll get over to Advantage and have them start cranking these things out
That's
for me.
right.
And we're going to start selling these shirts. Anytime that we come up with ideas on this show, because we have said, like, man, we need to put that on a shirt. We're finally going to do that, and we're going to put it on a shirt.
See?
I
And
need to start putting my ideas on shirts.
So, there you go. Do you think is that wear worthy though?
I would wear it.
It seems appropriate, yeah. Absolutely.
That even looks like Bubba. He's even got like a little stainage under the arm there, so you know he's out. You see that?
No detail left undone.
So there he is. So if you'd like this shirt, we'll have those. But that is the inspiration from Billy Cawthon, and I'm so thankful that Shelby got emotional with me on that because Bubba, that's somebody's business.
I felt it too. I just didn't shed a tear. I apologize.
Well, hey, we got a lot cranking. We're already 30 minutes into this, if you can believe it. We normally take a break after 15, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
Because we're awesome.
We will take a quick break. Today, giving away $25 gift card to Cafe Texan. How about that? A little $25? I don't know if it'll make you holla, but it'll fill your belly.
Yeah,
Money.
it might. Depends on what you get.
And if you get that Rick Boning bacon, did you know Rick has bacon?
Yes.
He got his own signature bacon over there. All you got to do, what's that keyword, Courtney?
The keyword, celebrate.
Celebrate. All you got to do is text it in
Celebrate.
on the 0 Degree Creations
Yes.
phone and text line. 936-339-0139. Again, that number, 936-339-0139. Text in celebrate, and we will call a winner at the end of the show. As always, our shows every wonderful Wednesday brought to you by Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Over 25 years of educational excellence here in our community. We'll take a brief break. We'll have national news, word from our sponsors, and we'll have a few fun things that we do every day on the show now. What is it? Well, you just got to stay tuned in to find out. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.
USA News, I'm Tim Berg. The risk of severe weather, including tornadoes, is continuing for millions of Americans from Iowa to northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin. It's part of a severe weather outbreak forecast across the plains and Midwest, bringing the risk of dangerous thunderstorms from northern Missouri into Wisconsin. The defense and prosecution have rested in their case in the hush money trial against former President Donald Trump. The jury has been dismissed until next Tuesday, when closing arguments will begin. The former president's legal spokeswoman, Elena Haba, tells Fox News her client is innocent of the allegations against him and argues the prosecution's case is falling apart.
It is a show. It's a Biden show trial, that's for sure. If you look at the audience that's sitting there, if you look at the lack of evidence, and you look at how they are literally floundering because they have no case and it's coming out.
In an effort to try again, Senate Majority Leader from New York, Chuck Schumer, says he's filed cloture on a motion to proceed with the Bipartisan Border Act for a vote on Thursday. The same border bill lawmakers negotiated for months earlier this year before it was eventually canned.
By any objective measure, it's strong, tough, and realistic. This is the same bipartisan border bill Republicans pushed for, then backed away when they got orders from President Trump, made an about-face, turn, and then voted no.
The cargo ship that brought down the Francis Scott Key Bridge is now safely docked at the Port of Baltimore. The Dolly was refloated during high tide Monday, and 5 tugboats helped guide the massive vessel the 2.5 miles to the marine terminal. That's where the ship, which still has a portion of roadway from the bridge on its bow, will remain for weeks. It's been 8 weeks since the collapse occurred, killing 6 people. This is USA News.
The inventor and CEO of MyPillow is always looking for ways to solve everyday problems. Have you ever picked up a towel set because it felt really soft in the store, but then when you go to use it, it's not very absorbent? It's basically a towel that's leaving you out to dry. That's why MyPillow has developed the MyPillow towels. Towels that work. I know, it's mind-blowing. Towels that actually dry you. The 6-piece towel set includes 2 bath towels, 2 hand towels, and 2 washcloths. They come in a variety of colors, and right now you can receive a 6-piece set for only $39.98 with promo code USA. Go to MyPillow.com right now and click on the radio listener special. MyPillow products come with a 10-year warranty, and they have a 60-day money-back guarantee. To receive this amazing offer on the 6-piece set of MyPillow towels, just go to MyPillow.com, click on the radio listener special, and enter promo code USA, or call 800-951-8175. That's MyPillow.com, promo code USA.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to take a brief moment to let you know if you're looking for someone in the jewelry business right here in Huntsville, look no further than my good friend Elliott Herslick. He's helped me out time and time again, whether it was that wedding band that I needed a while back or that special ring for Bridget. He's always been there for me. He goes above and beyond. He's also a person who gives back to the local community. I like to do business with those who give back, and that's exactly what Elliott Herslick of Elliott's Jewelers does. Hey, if you feel like you don't know what to do, maybe you don't know where to turn, what to look for, Elliott is the person. Again, it's Elliott's Jewelers. You can visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com for more information. And when you call him, let him know that you heard from his good friend Rob Hipp. Again, it's Rob here for Elliott's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Here we grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our third location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
All right, Huntsville, back at it now. 8:14 in the morning. If you had to be at work at 8 o'clock, you no longer have a job. And I don't know. There's a lot of places hiring here in town. So, hey, we had a really cool day yesterday. Courtney and I are in HLI 42.
Yep, the greatest class.
Greatest class ever. I love how we do that, too, because all the other – have you ever heard about that? You know about this HLI thing. Well,
best class ever?
We're the best class ever. No. We were like, we're going to be different.
We're the greatest
ever.
class.
And nobody can ever take that.
No.
Nobody. So the next year, 43, their motto is probably 43, the class to be. You know, I can already tell that they're going to come up with something like that now.
Because if they do, we'll just say, hey, Rob
said it first.
Rob called it. Somebody from the greatest class already called it.
42, bad boy, what you gonna do? Yeah.
That's right.
We have effectively stopped. I think that our class has effectively stopped every other class saying greatest class ever.
Best
class ever, I mean.
Yes.
Because what's going to happen? Are you going to go back to that after 42? No.
Yeah, no.
It's done. You're done.
That's
it was a fun 41 years.
You have to be creative. You have to come up with your own thing. That's a part of being a leader, right, Rob?
43, class to be. 44, shut the door.
That's right. See?
45, I'm alive. 46, don't pick up the sticks.
I was just about to say pick up the sticks.
47, we're going to heaven.
That's right.
48, I don't care if I'm overweight.
No.
49, I'm feeling
we'll work
fine.
on that one.
50, I'm feeling thrifty. 51, got it going on.
So, funny story about me actually being in
Shelby's like,
this class, Rob.
Yes.
Shelby was actually supposed to be in this class.
Oh, no.
But because she is going through her Montessori training right now, she just didn't want to dedicate the time. So she asked me, she literally was just like, here's the application. You have a week to turn it in. That's how I got to be a part of this class. So thank you, Shelby, because it was
You're
great.
very welcome. You're very welcome.
Well, it just goes to show we talk, I'm not being hypocritical about this. This is like when I talk about this Montessori method, here it is. Like I'm care about, when I say that y'all care about the children, Shelby cares enough about my children and all the children that she decided I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
Nobody got time for that today. So
that's right.
Shelby, tell us about your cat. So we had this cat discussion. Kyle Kreiner, by the way, 48, not that great.
That one's better.
I do have a cat. So for those of you who do...
Wait. You have a cat so?
A cat.
No.
What's a cat so?
A cat.
Hello,
So.
I have a cat so.
I have a cat. So, therefore, those of you that do know me know that I live right next door to Tomorrow's Promise, because who can beat living next door to work? You just got to walk across the street. Yep. Well, since I live next door and I work next door, my cat knows where to find his human. Mm-hmm. So my cat does make his way over to the parking lot, lays down and looks at you, judges you with his cat-like self.
Just frolic.
Just lets you know, hey, this is my turf. My human is here. I'm waiting for my human. Don't bother me. So I want to get a sign that says, hi, my name is Rain. I'm waiting for my human.
All right, Jamie. There you go. Jamie Saucier
Yes.
Woodworks. So, all right. Do you ever, when your cat's out there, you're like, hey, make it rain? Do you ever say that?
No, but now I'm going to.
Is it R-A-I-N or R-A-N-E?
Okay, so
I've never thought about this.
I've never thought about it.
I think it's
R-A-I-N. Yes, and actually, the way I got the cat was one of our previous employees, team members, Miss Bahati. She needed to rehome him.
It was the last summer. She was actually going to Africa for the summer, which was really awesome thing for her.
So she asked me, and I was like, yeah, sure, absolutely. And he's a 7-year-old cat. Has all of his vaccinations. The only cat I have ever spent money on, because that very first week that he came to live with me, something bit him on his tail and he got sick and was losing weight. And I was like, oh no, it can't die this first week of me having him. He's 7 years old. He has to make it.
Gosh.
And so I took him to the vet. Took him to Moore's. I think it's called Moore's.
Yeah.
And paid $200-something for him to get a shot. And here he is, still judging
Alive
me.
And well.
And how many years has this been now?
Oh, I think
Shelby's had him almost a year now.
Almost a year.
Poor little cat's made it a year so far.
Yeah, he has. He has.
Survived.
He has, yes.
See, this is the kind of care that you're going to get from your children, too. You know, she identified that there was a need. She didn't want to lose the cat, and so she took it to the vet. Now, she's not going to take your children to the vet.
No, not at all.
But anyways, well, good story.
But I will love your child as if your child was my own.
Yes.
Do want to tell you this morning some unfortunate news. We just got a notice from the National Weather Service. Man, it just seems like this has just been on replay, unfortunately, and it is. I know we joke around, but it's a very serious thing. There's so many people in our community that are hurting from all of this flooding, but just got a notice a while ago that there is a marginal risk of severe weather here today. As you're getting up this morning, I don't know if you noticed, it was so muggy, 79 degrees right now at 8:19 here in the morning. And, of course, that humidity is at 88%. Felt really, really humid outside. Today, as we go on throughout the day, it's going to get up to 90, so you know it's going to be hot and humid. That heat index is probably going to be around 100. But here's the kicker. Only a 20% chance of rain and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m., but that chance will increase tonight, and those storms expected to be severe in the area, a 40% chance of severe storms tonight. So just kind of be alert, be on the lookout. The good news is things clear out, and we are going to have a hot weekend in the mid-90s already here.
Yes.
And that means it is going to be a hot-to-trot summer coming up. It's always hot to trot when Shelby's in the house.
That's right.
But you better be on your best behavior, Shelby.
Always. Always.
Well, hey, I told y'all that we were going to have some fun on it. We've already had a lot of fun, right?
We have.
We have.
We want our audience to engage in this as well. And just feel free to type. You can text us, whatever. But here's a couple of things. On this day, we like to do this from now on. On this day, 1761, so right before this break, the very first American life insurance policy was issued in Philadelphia. The person who wrote this says they believed it was the Regressive Insurance Company. Never heard of them. It says either that or all colonies. So you kind of put this in together. This was a way back in the day before geckos, emus, or other creatures were part of the industry. There was none of these spokes animals.
Yes.
Is that, you don't call them a spokesperson, you call it spokes
Yeah,
creature.
animals.
Spokes creature. Spokes
like-
creature.
Okay.
In 1785, Ben Franklin introduced the very first bifocals with the words "read 'em and weep." Okay, Read them in wheat, boys.
That's awesome.
It was shortly after that, it was shortly afterwards that the following conversation took place. Have you seen my glasses? They're on your head.
Yes.
When you say that. For those who like to wear glasses that go on both ways. Also, which allowed you to lose one pair of glasses rather than taking time to lose all two. Do y'all wear glasses?
No.
Contacts?
I've started to wear readers.
Are you not even a contactor?
No.
Are you? My vision. Have you ever had your eyes checked?
Yes.
My eyes are not super great. Like, I can see things, but I never realized until I went to the eye doctor. I was like, oh my gosh, is this what real vision looks like? It was unbelievable. It was like HD times 5. It was like 8K, man, coming out of my brain. And then I lost my nice glasses. And when you go to like a glass place, what are they called? Optometrist.
Yes.
They'll get you, like, you buy the really nice pair and then they throw in the cheap pair. Well, of course, I'll lose the nice pair and I have the cheap pair. Bridget actually threw away the cheap pair and I found them. And she's like, those are so cheap, don't even wear them. I started wearing them because that's the only ones I had, and then I've lost those as well.
So you need to go get some new glasses?
Need to get some new ones. Here's a couple of more things. After he accidentally set on his 2 pairs of glasses, might as well make lemonade out of... This is not even that funny. Whoever writes this stuff. After he missed reading that warning on the guide not to fly it in a lightning storm. Now, that's pretty good, because Ben Franklin... That's how electricity was invented.
Yes, that's right.
All right, here is today... Let's skip some of these. Things you need to know. Things you need to know. Ahead of tonight's season 46... Can you believe season 46 finale of Survivor?
Oh, wow.
Is that a joke? That's got to be a joke.
So, do you keep up with Survivor?
No. Kenzie, one of the finalists, is expecting her first child. She's the very tattooed one on the show, by the way. You need to know that. Pixar. You know the
Pixar, yes.
Pixar. See, there we go. We're finally. Yeah. I didn't know any of this other stuff. They were hit with layoffs yesterday. 175 employees. 14% of their workforce was let go.
Why?
I have no idea. We can just make up. Well, why would you think they were let go? Maybe AI took them over.
Maybe.
Yeah. May. Elvis Presley's historic Graceland home is set to be sold at auction tomorrow. Can you believe this?
Yes. Granddaughter Riley Keough, I don't know if you're saying I'm
yes.
saying it right. She actually supposedly is trying to stop it. She filed something to stop it.
How do you know this? Are you keeping up with
Courtney knows a lot of stuff.
Wow. So check this out.
I have a brain full of random knowledge.
Well, it's the daughter, after his daughter allegedly failed to pay back a $3.8 million loan. Presley's granddaughter, actress Riley Keough.
Yeah.
Keough.
I don't know how to say it. I always...
From Daisy Jones in the Six. I don't even know. Is that the music group? I don't keep up with any of this stuff.
I don't know.
Anyways, claims there's no valid loan on the company behind the foreclosure auction, has no right to sell it, and she's fighting in court.
Yep.
Didn't even need to read it because Courtney already knew.
That's right.
Check this out. Nestle, you know Nestle,
yes.
the maker of frozen food brands like Stouffer's and DiGiorno. I didn't know that they did that.
Yes.
What is that, Joe? It's DiGiorno. What was it?
DiGiorno.
Like the pizza?
The pizza.
Yes.
But what is it like? That's not pizza. That's DiGiorno.
That's not delivery. That's DiGiorno.
There you go.
See, again.
They're rolling out a new line of meals for people taking Ozempic and Wegovy. These meals are made with whole grains or protein pasta and consist of sandwich melts, pizzas, and... Can you guys please just stick to chocolate? You know, it's Nestle, man.
When you said Nestle, that's the first way.
Number one.
Yes,
My
that's
brain
what
went.
you're... Yes.
Here's something very important. According to a new study, learning how to use AI could boost your income by 25%.
Really?
So you better get on ChatGPT and go to town. There you go. 25.
We do use it occasionally.
I can tell when people use it now on social media because there's phrases that it constantly generates.
Mm-hmm.
And like there was a person that I know that started a consulting firm. And she totally AI'd it because it generated all the phrases that when I use it. So I've told AI, I tell it now, don't generate the phrases that you normally generate for everyone else.
Yes, because you can tell them to do that.
Yes, you can tell it whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can tell it to go sit on a rock, and it'll be like, I'm not really human, I can't sit on a rock. But you can tell it anything.
Yeah.
Did you try that? Is that what
have you seen the new version of this? This is really crazy. Hold on real quick. We're just having fun now. This is really, really... Oh, how do I do this? I got to figure this out. Is this it? Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you? Anything exciting happening today?
Yes, I'm doing a morning show right now. What do you want to tell our audience here on Good Morning Huntsville? Can you tell us a funny joke?
Absolutely. Here's a joke for your audience. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
So dumb.
That goes on the back of a Laffy
I just wanted
Taffy.
to tell you, like, that was probably one of the worst jokes we've ever had on this show. Can you please, like, do something a little more fun and
Try again
and quit making our audience tune out because that was a horrible joke, please?
What's rude, Rob?
Takes her a while. Hello.
Got it? Let's try something a bit more fun. How about this? Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Hope that one brings a smile to your audience.
No, that was horrible. Can you please tell something that's actually funny?
All right, let's give this another shot. How about this one? Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. Hope that one lands better.
All right. Hey, you know what? We're done with you. Can you tell our guests to have... Hey, listen.
Anything else for the show? Just let me know.
I'm trying.
Yeah, yes, I'm trying to let you know. Can you please tell everybody, have a wonderful day? Hey, you know what? In fact, can you make up an inspirational story to tell our audience real quick and keep it really short, please?
Of course. Once there was a young boy named Alex who loved to draw but felt his art wasn't good enough. One day, he entered a local art contest. Feeling nervous but determined, he didn't win first place, but his artwork received a special mention for its creativity. Inspired by the recognition, Alex continued to draw every day, eventually becoming a successful illustrator. The lesson here, believe in yourself, keep pushing forward, and never give up on your dreams. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Hey, that was really good, but can I ask you one final question? Why do you think that everyone deserves a participation trophy? He didn't get first place, so I don't think he shouldn't have gotten anything. She's really slow this morning. She hasn't had coffee.
I understand where you're coming from.
Okay, that's it.
Isn't necessarily about giving everyone a trophy, but rather recognizing effort and encouraging persistence. In Alex's case, the special mention wasn't about giving a trophy to everyone. It was about acknowledging his unique creativity, which inspired him to keep improving.
Boom.
Sometimes, a little recognition can go a long way in motivating someone to pursue their passions and achieve even greater things.
All right, thank you. That was great. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to start calling you Amelia Esteban Smith.
Thank you. I like the name Amelia Esteban. Have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of your show.
There you go. Isn't that crazy, though? Like, you can legitimately have a full-on conversation now with these things. Really, really scary.
It is.
It is scary. But I will say that last part was really, really good and really heart-touching.
She started to tear up again.
I did. Well, it's because it's true. It's true what she said, what Amelia Esteban said. A little appreciation goes a long way. So if you have a chance to appreciate someone, sprinkle a little bit of love on them.
All right, there you go.
That was beautiful, Shelby.
All right, it's time now for today's impossible question. We have these every day. Today's impossible question. The way that we do this is we'll talk about it. You guys kind of think about it. We'll give it about a minute, and then I'll tell you what the answer is, just because there's a delay on the internet. So,
oh goodness, the pressure.
Here we go. Today's impossible question. Only one in 9 people admit they do this when eating at a restaurant. 1 in 9 people admit that they do this when they eat in a restaurant. Think about that. 1 in 9. Do you have any idea what it could be?
The things that are going through my brain right now.
And it's everything on this show is family friendly. You know, it's not that you curse out to somebody or do this.
Oh no, that's not where I was going.
Okay. 1 in 9. What do you think, Courtney? What do you think? 1 in 9.
Be kind of either double dipping or not washing hands.
Mm-hmm. Those are good guesses. Shelby?
Pick their nose.
Are you one of the 1 in 9? Do you turn around like this and?
Well, not necessarily, but a lot of times when I go to a restaurant,
Not necessarily.
no,
There wasn't even a straight up no. It was just like, well,
no. Hear me out. When I go from a hot environment to a cool environment, I get snotty, and I'm very embarrassed in a restaurant to blow my nose. So I'm sitting there with the tissues, and then I make this giant ball because then I start to pile them up with like an extra layer of protection for the server not to touch it. And then I hate whenever there's no.
So you're a nose blower at the
I'm
restaurant.
a nose blower, yes.
Go to the bathroom.
I do it too. I turn around though. I turn.
Now I have to take all my children with me to the restroom.
I turn to the side and do it. Well, let me put it. It depends on what restaurant I'm at.
Yeah.
Like if I'm at McDonald's, that nose is getting blown.
Yeah.
Now if I'm at like 1836 eating a steak, I'm probably getting up going to the bathroom.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
See, I have to pick and choose my battles because if I'm at a restaurant such as Olive Garden, B-Dubs, any type of
But
restaurant.
typically when you're at a restaurant like that, you have another adult with you in some
Have you met my
capacity.
child?
Yes.
And she did say, literally, she said I have to pick and choose my battles. So she does pick her nose. So there you go.
That's the one she picks.
The correct answer for this, by the way, is chewing with their mouth open. 1 in 9 people chew with their mouth open. Whenever.
Oh yeah, no, that's a big no at my table.
There you go. Here you go. Here's another one that we do every day. Now it's did you know? Did you know? 2/3 of us say we laugh at jokes we don't understand, and so we can fit in. I'm guilty of that one.
Oh yeah.
Like all
Absolutely.
these earlier or at the beginning, they were so. I was like, those are really dumb.
Oh, I giggled. I thought they were cute.
17% of people say that pancakes are the worst food to find in their hair.
What?
Worst food to find. Well, worst food to find in hair.
Hair in.
Hair in.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
I was like, how do you eat a pancake in your
I
hair?
could see that. It's like finding a hair in like a cake or something because it has baked in your food.
Why? Here's something. Do you realize how much money is left in vending machines every year? If you could take all the money and all, I don't know how people come up with this stuff, but if you could get all the extra coins out of a vending machine each year, all over the place, how much money would you have? And this is just in America alone.
Yeah, but I don't really think that you're going to find much because most vending machines have credit cards.
Good point. But if the ones that do, you're putting cash in.
Cash?
As we say in Fargo, cash. Guess how much money every year left? And you're right, it's probably going down.
Probably $1 million.
$60 million
What?
in coins. I got a new job. It's called Go Get That Cash Out That Stash. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, goodness.
1 in 10 families don't save leftovers from a meal. Bridget does. I don't. Are you a leftover?
I am.
Do, but it never gets eaten. So
Same. If I purposely overcook for lunch, then it gets taken to lunch. Not by myself.
Cold pizza. Are you a cold pizza or
Cold
you got
pizza.
a cold pizza?
it depends on what kind of pizza it is.
Papa John's cold, nasty.
Yes, agreed.
Makes me sick. And
Agreed.
and you have to order the Papa John's now well done.
Yes,
Because it's like it's raw.
Yes, agreed.
And I ordered it well done. They're like, oh, the new pepperoni.
No.
That's why Tom Fuller's, Double Dave, they do a great job.
They do.
Papa, you got to step it up a notch. You're not Papa. You're like Junior right now. You went back to Junior. You got to get back to Papa level.
I like the cold Supreme.
That is, Cold Supreme's all right. All right, here's something for you, Shelby. Sternitation. What is that? Sternitation. What is this?
Sternitation.
Sternutation.
Can I call a friend? Sternitation.
The act of being stern?
It was something that you were kind of talking about earlier at a restaurant. It has to do with something like that. Sternutation. It's the act of sneezing.
Estornudar in Spanish. Estornudar, sternutation. Estornudar.
See? How many times a day do you frown? Now, if you're Courtney, it's quite a bit. but
Anytime I'm concentrating.
How many times do you think the average person frowns every day?
90% of the time.
Yeah.
Well, how many times? Like, how many times a day?
200.
5 times a day. That's
Oh.
it.
Really?
5 times a day.
Sometimes
is it one
it looks like I'm
consecutive?
frowning. That's just my face. I apologize. But I'm really not mad or I'm not frowning, but that's just the way I look.
So what is considered a frown? Like my entire bottom, like
You're definitely not frowning right. No, but that's like
has to go
forced
down.
frown. I think a frown is like, I don't know. I can't force a frown.
I'm going to say, honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen Shelbi frown. Now, I've learned, I could look at Shelbi and I could know when that smile is fake. Something's wrong. What's wrong? Like, I could tell. I don't know if I've ever seen her
fake
frown.
smile, never.
I don't know if I've ever seen her actually frown.
Yeah, I've never seen Shelbi not smiling or happy.
Aw.
Now she's going to start crying again.
This is why we're doing it. Can we get the third camera here and zoom in? Here we
Zoom
go.
in.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, a couple more here. We got to get rolling. I know y'all got to get to work here in just a few moments. Taste buds. How long do they live? I didn't know this one. And, I think you only have like 9,000 taste buds. You don't have like 1 million of them.
Yeah.
There's not this exorbitant number. But how long do they live? I did not know this question. How long do taste buds live before being replaced by new ones?
7 years?
No.
No.
Only 10 days.
Really?
What?
Think about that. If you burn your tongue, that's probably why you don't have that burning taste for so long. You know, like if you
yes, because that is a very annoying.
Yeah, and you eventually get your taste back
Yes.
after you burn your tongue. That makes sense. If it was 7 years, nobody'd be tasting anything. 38% of arguments between women happen where? Not in the restroom. Not at Tomorrow's Promise.
As in like a physical fit place, like or
the gym?
or
You think they're arguing at the gym?
Work?
No.
grocery store,
No. I would never have guessed that. I'm not a woman, but
I don't know.
school.
garage sales.
Their own elbows.
38% of arguments between women happen at garage sales. The average guy will go swimming how many times each summer? Me, it's like one. I don't go a whole lot.
I was just gonna say once.
That's
twice.
not a fair question for me. I have a pool.
7 is the average time. Hold on one second, because you know how the ADD kicks in and sometimes you say squirrel?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of those times where it like legitimately is. Hold on.
Oh, yes, I see
Hold
him.
on. Oh, man, I hope I can get this real quick. This is like so hard trying to produce and do all this at once. Is he still there?
Yep.
Yes.
Please, Lord, let me get this. Oh, it
Hurry.
won't click. It will not click. Hold on.
It looks like it's about to shimmy
No,
down.
I can't click on it. Okay, hold on. Now, wait a minute.
Oh, it's shimmying. It's
Where's he at? There he is.
It's going down.
Yep.
Oh no.
There's his tail.
On.
Like, there's legitimately a squirrel while I'm sitting here talking about stuff, and it's not ADD. It literally is a squirrel.
And it
All right,
wants to
buddy.
go down. It wants to go down.
How is that little dude all the way up there?
Squirrels
Where's
climb
he at?
trees taller than that building, Rob.
Look at this guy. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, whoa, did you see the jump? He jumped on the telephone pole. We got that on video.
And I think it's trying to contemplate going onto the light pole now.
No, he's going
No,
down.
down.
He's going down, down, and up, and rain over. All right, here he goes. You never know what you're going to get on this show.
Nope, you don't.
All right, hold on.
It's like camouflage.
This literally is a time on the show where a squirrel interrupted me for real. All right.
Oh,
there
it
he
made
is.
it.
It made it. All
This
right.
is a true squirrel
Hey,
moment.
he's going to pay his loan off over at Toledo Finance. 30% interest. Are you kidding me?
This is nuts.
Oh, he got ran over. Just kidding. Oh, that was good. This is all right. Enough with the squirrel. We'll get back at it here. So,
My brothers used to have a pet squirrel. It was cute.
All right, couple more here real quick. Couple more for y'all, and then we'll have it wrapped up today. Wow. More than half of men under the age of 30 don't own what? What don't they own?
A home.
That's a good guess. A suit.
Oh.
A suit.
Interesting.
And 46% of people record their voicemail greeting once, and they never do it again. Are you that? Are you guilty of that?
Sometimes I don't even record my own self.
It's like Courtney when she was 18. Hi, it's Courtney.
No,
We're
I just
here.
let the robot do it.
See you at the prom, Tommy.
Let's say mine is the.
That's funny that you said Tommy because my husband's name is Thomas.
Are you serious? Oh, wow. See, this is it.
I did not go to prom with him, but
All right.
that's funny.
Well, there you go. A lot of fun today, and appreciate all of you guys being a part of it. Wow. People have cheese addictions. By the way, a New York City law student cheese addiction led to $10,000 in rehab. It's a 27-year-old in New York, a university law student, sought treatment for her cheese addiction by enrolling in a 2-week rehab program costing over $10,000. Can you believe that?
I would just rather spend that on cheese.
Excessive cheese consumption led to health issues such as weight gain, irregularities, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Her family intervened, prompting her to seek help at the Hilton Head Health in South Carolina, a wellness retreat that cost over $5,800 a week. Wow. Okay. Everybody's got their thing. I'm not making fun. I just never would have thought someone would have, like, what's your bugaboo? You know, everybody has a bugaboo. What's yours? Cheese. So.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take one final break. When we come back, we have something to announce about Lasso Your Imagination. So we're going to talk about that, and we are going to call our winner. Keyword is celebrate. We got a $25 Cafe Texan gift card coming your way. And all you got to do is text in celebrate along with your name on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line at 936-339-0139. Tomorrow's Promise is with us here every Wednesday. We'll take a break. Stay with us. More to come as we wrap it up on the other side. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
Here we grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our third location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tpms.live for more information.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
day in Huntsville.
Talk about how you want to bring dancing to Lasso.
Yes, lasso your imagination. We want to bring some dancing.
We want to bring Rob. We need Rob.
I'm coming as the MC. I couldn't come last year because I had HFM. Hand, foot, mount. People are like, man, you got HFM? I'm staying away from that dude. You got HFM.
You got that new HFM?
Got that HFM. I'll show y'all a picture. No, I won't. Not.
I've seen your pictures.
It's horrible. It literally looked like my foot was about to fall off. It was not good. Like, hand, foot, mouth in adults, no joke. And all Braylon had was like this little thing, and we thought maybe...
It's like getting chicken pox when you're an adult. It's way worse than when you get it when you're a kid.
Braylon obviously had it, and we didn't realize it. And I thought she had like a little mark that looked like a burn on her finger. Is what it looked, just a little like blister. And I thought, because she was out near the truck, I thought that her little finger got on the bumper of the truck and it kind of burned it, because that's a legitimate thought.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't it, because Daddy got HFM, and he got it bad. Like, literally, like the heels on my feet are brand new right now because of that. I got a whole natural reconstruction of my feet. It was bad.
And since your experience with it, have you changed your hand washing routine? Are you more
less hand washing?
Less? You decided less?
It's like they say, if you take a bath or a shower every day, it's actually bad for you. Did you hear this? It's not good because you're washing away all the natural immunity.
Funny when we
so I'm down to like once a month now on the bath, on the bathing, and I think it's going through the airways too. People are just trying to avoid it. So no, I'm just kidding, but no, I really, in all honesty, yes, I have been more cautious now and more, I don't want to say cautious, more aware of washing the hands. So, well, speaking of, it's nothing related to washing hands. Lasso Your Imagination this year is coming up. Give us the details. I'll let whichever one of you wants to handle that, but it's going to be a great event supporting the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.
We'll play off each other.
Okay, well, we are hoping for some new additions to Lasso this year, a pre-Lasso, where there is a...
It's called pre-last, by the way.
Pre-last.
It is not called that.
You got that? It's not a Prius, it's pre-last.
It's not.
Where there is a kid zone with jump around moonwalks where they can come and they can jump in the bounce house, other little activities. What else?
Yes.
Possible food trucks.
Yes. Food, definitely, like I'm sure snow cones, bounce houses. We are in the works, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that we will have a car show also.
Oh, sweet.
Yes. So
maybe Corvettes? What kind of cars are we talking?
I'm not sure what kind of cars.
It's a surprise.
Jeep show?
Definitely anybody who is a car enthusiast will definitely enjoy and bring the kids, and you can both enjoy.
Wait, you can both enjoy.
Both. You can both enjoy. So, yes, that's what we're working on that. Fingers crossed that comes through.
And then for my own personal self, I would like to see at our Lasso, not pre-Lasso, the Lasso event, I'm hoping for dancers. I need people to dance at Lasso.
Oh, it's going to be good.
Line dancing, two-stepping.
Two-stepping.
Walker County Fairgrounds.
At the Walker County
What
Fairgrounds.
day is this going to happen this year?
September 14th.
September 14th. That's going to be coming like that. I mean, very, very fast.
Right around the corner.
What is it? Is that a Friday?
No, it's a Saturday.
Okay, good. Whew, man, because Kay was going to get mad at me because I told her, I said, I'm being there this year as long as I'm not sick. The only thing that I got going on during the fall is Friday Night Lights. I'm broadcasting for New Waverly. So that's like my hobby, to get away from realities, get behind the mic. And that sounded bad. I don't know. Reality's good. Reality's great. But everybody needs that one thing that you do, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes,
What's your hobby, Courtney? What do you do?
What is my hobby?
Yeah. Like sewing, knitting.
Well, I am a crafter.
Martha Stewart going on. Okay.
I do, and I do like to cook and bake. That's kind of like where I get my stress releases. I like to create things, whether you're eating them
Where's
or
our
it's
stuff at?
Well, life lately has been a little much to where I haven't had a whole lot of free time to craft. But I also really enjoy staining things. And so I have a pool deck that we built last year that
cool.
I'm in the middle of staining. So that's been a process because of our great weather.
That's your new nickname, old Stainer of Huntsville over here.
I really do enjoy it. People think I'm crazy when I say that. but I do. I could literally just like zone out and just. Yeah.
So we do. You know that we have nicknames for everybody in this community.
Mm-hmm.
Yours, I'm probably going to forget this one, but it's going to be the Stainer of Huntsville. That's your new one, Stainer.
I don't know if I like that though, Rob, because
it doesn't matter what you like. It's what the show host comes up with. That's the reality of this show.
Stainer.
The old Stainer.
That could go so many ways.
The old Stainer of Huntsville.
Family friendly.
Yeah,
Stainer.
but I'm sitting here thinking, like, I wonder what it could be, though. Now, Shelby's, I've thought of it during this process, the joy of Huntsville.
I love it.
Courtney's jealous.
I'm going to cry again.
No, that's well deserved.
Courtney's like,
Shelby.
why don't I get this
No,
one?
we're going to work on mine.
That one won't work.
Yes,
because
we
it's
need
like
to work on that.
The craft.
Nope.
Craft of.
There's
and
so many more people in this town that deserve that title.
And it's almost, if you say, like Martha Stewart, that's not even really kind of a compliment because of her court thing that happened, where she was like with the stock market.
Yeah, but she got a great comeback story.
Yeah, but still, it's like, oh, you're calling me the Martha Stewart. Well, you think I'm like messing with stocks? Is that what you're calling me, or am I the crafty Martha Stewart, or I'm the stocky Martha Stewart?
I'm the Martha Stewart that's Snoop Dogg's best friend.
I was totally thinking of.
Was that the comeback?
That's the comeback.
Her elf on the shelf was.
I do have a Snoop on the stoop.
I've heard about that.
I have one.
Hey, a lot of other friends were joining us. Joy Daly in this morning. That is Karen Denman's mother. Joy, good to see you on this morning. She's always with us on Mondays, but great to have her here on a Wednesday. Kyle still with us as well, and many others of you joining in. Tammy, good morning to you. Jean is joining us saying, I am thankful for what I have and who I am today. I love that. We have a lot more, just won't be able to get to all those. Let's head over to our 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We got a winner today for a Cafe Texan gift card coming your way. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we give away Cafe Texan gift cards when we thirsty. It's not really how the song goes.
Do you come up with these on the spot?
No, that's Notorious.
B.I.G.
Different lyrics, though.
It's okay.
Good morning.
Hello, is this Kathy? Hello.
Oh, yes, it is.
Hello. Would you like a little cup of tea with y'all?
A sport tea.
A little sport.
With some honey and some lemon.
Wait, I'll let Courtney do it. She's better at this.
No, I'm really not.
Courtney was really good at this. A little bit of lemon for your tea. I'm horrible at it. What did you say? A spot of tea?
A spot of tea.
A spot. That's really good.
Tea.
Can you say a full sentence?
No, I think that's the only sentence I know.
Can you say no? That's the only sentence I know in that accent.
No, because now you're asking me to do it, and I can't.
See what happens, Kathy? We try to have fun on the show, and then people just ruin it.
Yeah, she doesn't follow the lead. I mean, that's just
if
sad.
anyone knows me, I do not always comply.
Not compliant.
You're a rebel.
Yeah.
I am.
Kathy Schweitzer joining us. She is a longtime listener, longtime winner here on this show.
I know.
When you won a couple of weeks ago, I think, and I don't remember what it was. Some
flowers.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes. And here's the deal, man. When you ladies win flowers, I have to have a disclaimer to tell their husbands that did not come from me, because I don't want no Mr. Schweitzer calling me up and be like, Rob, what's going on, man? We had this talk
He's
at the
probably thinking you saved me some money.
Yeah,
Thanks,
see, he knew it was like a reverse thing. He's like, man, thank you. He like dabbed me out there at the tailgate. He's like, thanks, bro, appreciate you, man.
Took one for the
team. took a couple for the team on that one. So, well, Kathy, how have you been doing? What are you up to?
Oh, let's see. Into school, so trying to make some activities for the district.
That's right. Today's the last day.
Yes, it is.
Yes. And then Nathan came home from college, so trying to enjoy him while he's home and just the usual adulting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I have a question for you. I didn't know about it this year, and I don't even know how I knew about it last year. It seems like I got an email or something. I would have covered it, but I had no idea about it, about the scholarship program this year. And I heard about it through Deanna Irwin yesterday at HLI. But my goodness, how much? It was like over $7 million in scholarships given back to Huntsville ISD students. Is that correct?
I did not go Monday, but that was something that I saw an unofficial tally. I can get it for you. But yes, last year Nathan's class did $4.5 million, which was a huge record. And then if they made, over $7 million, wow, that's. These kids are working hard.
Yeah, I don't want to put out misinformation, but it seems like I got a text message because I'm trying to get clarification. We want to write an article. I mean, this is even any community, even last year, like 4 million. I thought, my goodness, isn't that incredible for Huntsville and for our youth here in this community? But I was told $7.4 million in scholarships on Monday night. And again, that's unofficial.
Let me check on that for you.
But if it was, hey, I believe it because the generosity of this community has been unbelievable, Kathy. So
yes. It's such a blessing.
Awesome. Well, hey, we got that cafe text, and I'll have it ready for you over at First Baptist Church. We call it First Baptist Church. So we'll have it at the Church for you Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for pickup. Is that all right?
That's perfect. I will run by there. Those ladies are so sweet.
Perfect. We do that. We're trying to get people in over there into the door because we have a counter, and I'm just totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. So. No.
They have a sign that said, "Get Rob's hip merchandise here."
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, did you see the part where we had the Bubba That's Somebody's Business t-shirt?
I did not.
Okay, well, go back and look and let us know if that would be a shirt that you would want to purchase because you know where that came from. It was me unintentionally. I always lift people up, Kathy. You know what we do here, but I went down a rabbit hole and I didn't realize that I was poking fun at a business. And Billy Coffin, with such sincerity,
I did hear that.
He said, "Bubba,"
okay, yes.
He said, "Bubba, that's somebody's business." And it made Shelbi cry this morning on the show. And so I came up with a T-shirt of a farmer with a pitchfork, and under it says, "Bubba, that's somebody's business." And
oh, that's funny.
So you let me know if that's a shirt that you think someone would buy, and if so, then we'll start selling those, okay?
I like beans and bologna, but that's just me.
Beans and bologna.
We're doing that one too, so don't worry. I love that. See, that's every day we have a shirt idea. That one is thanks to Kathy Schweitzer today. So
beans and bologna.
Well, Kathy, final question. We always ask everyone this, and you already know what it is, but what are you thankful for in Huntsville, Texas today?
Oh, the pressure of trying to come up with one thing because there are so many.
Well, if you quit texting and winning, you wouldn't have to come up with anything.
Well, that's true. I just see the organizations in the community that pour into our schools, and they try to uplift our teachers. They help our kids. They give them hope. They give them opportunity. So just all of the many organizations that want to make things better in the community. I'm very thankful for them.
Awesome. So wonderful, Kathy. We appreciate you. We love you and your family very much. And y'all have a blessed day. And we'll get that cafe text and gift card over to you.
Yes, sir. Love y'all too. Have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye. Kathy's she's a trustee with HISD on the school board. So very, very fun, awesome, wonderful folks. And yeah, it's funny because we do Leah Lineback over at Sweet Caroline's Floral Shop from time to time gives us flowers to give away. We love Leah, and just saw her husband a second ago. Saw Matt over there. And yeah, what were we saying earlier? Man, I was saying something that I wanted to go back to. We were kind of joking about something, and I totally forgot what it was during that phone call. I have no idea what it was. Anyways.
The T-shirt?
Maybe. Today is beans and bologna, so we got to come up with the beans and bologna shirt. There's a song. Do y'all know that song? There was a song. Billy's going to get mad at me because normally this only happens on Friday. But
yeah.
Please come home. I got beans and bologna.
Oh my God, I've never heard that. I like it.
Yeah, it's one of those guys. Some guy was at a convenience store and said, "I got beans and bologna," and they turned it into a song. It's one of those type videos.
That's awesome.
So Shelbi and Courtney, y'all got beans and bologna.
Beans and bologna.
The joy of Huntsville and the we don't know of Huntsville, what we're going to come up with yet. Yes. But there's something there, Courtney. See, that feels kind of rude, though. It really does.
It doesn't.
You're so amazing. There's just not, there's no just one title for Courtney.
There really isn't.
Be the Maverick of Huntsville.
Yeah, but see, I don't like that one. I like Stainer better than that one, No. I like craft of Huntsville, the craftiness of, but we got to think of something because there's a lot of joy that comes out of Courtney as well. But we'll think of that. I'll tell you what, Huntsville, you help us come up with one for Courtney. All right.
Kyle, you're not allowed to leave a comment.
It's almost like I almost want to say like the fun of Huntsville. I really do.
I like that.
Courtney brings a lot of fun to the table, and I almost want to say she's the fun of Huntsville.
She is.
Would you be open to the fun of Huntsville?
I'm fine with that.
Or the laugh of Huntsville would not sound friendly.
No, not the laugh.
Hey, joining us on
people are either laughing at me or laughing with me.
Yeah.
So
we won't say the laugh of Huntsville.
No,
we got Courtney coming on Wednesday. The laugh of Huntsville. Everybody laugh.
Yeah, no, work in progress.
Yeah. Well, friends, I did want to leave you with a little bit of inspiration. We try to do it every day on this show, and again, I'm so appreciative that so many people can come up and have fun on the show, but we can also be serious and talk about things that really matter. I want to first and foremost give a shout out to this community. You guys were voted a Best of Award for
the Best Child Care Center in Huntsville.
Best Child Care Center in Huntsville. And so that's something to be very thankful for.
Yes.
I was going back to a post that I had the other day, and I'm trying to find this. I do want to remind you, by the way, Cooter Roberson, we still have that card signing for him to get better. If you can get over to Walker County Federal, I really want to get that to him. We just want some more signatures on there. We've had quite a few so far. Head over to Walker County Federal today until 4 p.m. Karen Denman has that in her office. Please sign that and just wish Cooter a very much-needed get well from the community. I wanted to share, man, I had so many of these that were lined up, and I know today's kind of been one of those, just kind of have fun and do whatever days. Isn't that always on the show? I really can't find it now. I had it all lined up, and I guess I'll say this. Last week on this day, on Wednesday, right after the show, we headed out to help another family that had been dealing with the flood that's been going on and the flooding. And I just wanted to say how important it is for you as a person to, I know that many of us have jobs and that it's hard to get away, but if you can find time or the opportunity, let me put it this way, when you have an opportunity, please seize that opportunity to help other people. It was such a blessing last week. We put out an email, and this was for a friend of ours in the community that finally had reached out and said, we need help. And maybe you're in that situation. Here's the inspiration this morning. Maybe you need help. Maybe there is something that you are going through. And sometimes in life, it's hard to ask for help. It really is. It's so hard. I don't like asking for help, but at times I realize, perfect example, we needed tires on Bridget's car, and I'm 40 years old, but here I was calling my mom saying, Mom, can you help us a little bit?
Hey, that's a great adult purchase to be able to have all 4 new tires purchased at one time.
Well,
that's an achievement.
Yeah, exactly. I've had a tire on my truck that's been has some weird thing in it for 4 months. And every week I have to air it up, but I'm just I can't really afford to put tires on my truck. And the tread is okay, and it's not a huge dangerous thing. It's not like it's going to blow out. I talked to somebody, he's like, it's not going to blow out. It's just annoying, and they won't replace it because it's too close to an area that needs to be replaced. But that's where I'm getting with this. I know it's went off on a tangent, but if you need help, please ask for it. There's so many people that are going through so much, and sometimes I think we get to that final moment, and this is where you hear of tragic stories of people that just say enough's enough and they can't handle it anymore. And I want to tell you that there's a way out. One, as a person of faith, I believe that way out is through Jesus. But 2 is you need to ask for help. We're on this earth to be here for each other, to help each other. And if you're going through something today, I guarantee whatever you're going through, if you're hearing my voice right now, and no matter where you're at, or if you're watching this live or on a replay, no matter what you're going through, even if it doesn't seem like it, I guarantee somebody else has been through that situation. I want you to know you're not alone. How many times have you all went through, and I won't get into details, but we've all went into a time where we've been going through something and we feel like we're the only one that's ever went through that, right?
No, absolutely.
I think we've all been in that situation. And maybe that's where you're at today. Maybe it's from a flood and you feel like, man, nobody can relate to what I'm going through. And I get that, but just ask for help. And what I love about Huntsville is people are going to show up.
Yes.
And they're going to help.
That's definitely something about Huntsville.
Last week when we put that call out for help, not 1, not 2, not 10, not 15, 25 people showed up to help that family.
That's amazing.
On a Wednesday of all days, showed up to help that family. And I thought, hey, we're going to be here from 9 to 2. We're going to need to do it again on Saturday. So many people showed up. We were done in 3 hours. I got there at 9:30. They already had wood piles burning. I was like, dude, this is great.
Yeah.
That is the kind of support that Huntsville is going to help folks. So I wanted to leave with that. That's the inspiration this morning. If you need help, please ask for it, because don't feel afraid. Don't feel bashful about it. People in Huntsville, they want to hug on you. They want to love you. The joy of Huntsville and the fun of Huntsville. See, that kind of flows now. They'll be there for you. There you go. So, man, we're gonna have to start making a list of all these.
We are.
And this isn't like this isn't a title that you lose every year. Once you have it, you have it. It never goes away. So
no pressure.
Yeah, Tara Burnett. I'm gonna try to name these real quick before we go. Tara Burnett, the Heart of Huntsville, the Hug of Huntsville,
Kay
Boning, the Brisketeer of Huntsville, Kyle Kreiner, the Oompa Loompa of Huntsville, Rick Boning. Did you know this one? How did you know that? Did you just guess?
No, y'all were talking about it the other day.
The Oompa Loompa, the grandmother of Huntsville, Carolyn Gibson, the mom of Huntsville, Lois Stellick. See, we've came up with all of these. The Joy of Huntsville,
Shelbi.
The Fun of Huntsville,
Courtney.
Right. So we've got a whole list that we're building up here on Good Morning Huntsville. Hey, we love you, Huntsville. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Our good friends from First Baptist is going to be here. How about Alan Barnes joining me on the show? Alan is an awesome dude. I worry that we're going to lose him at first because selfishly, he's such a great singer that I was like, there's a dude in the Christian world, a singer named Torrin Wells that's really popular. And I was like, dude, Torrin Wells is going to be calling you soon, man. Torrin's got like 2 million followers, won all these, what they call Dove. In the Christian music world, the Dove Awards are equivalent to Grammy. And he has won tons of Dove Awards. By the way, he moved to Georgetown, my hometown, just moved there. But I told Alan, I said, Alan, Torrin's going to be calling you one day. And selfishly, like, I'm going to be super happy for you, but selfishly, I'm going to be really sad because he's a, like, have you ever been around someone that's, like, so talented?
Oh, yes.
And you want him, like, you just
want him to succeed,
it's like
but
you
then
pray
you
pray for him, you're like, man, I'm rooting for that person, and you know they're going to get there. And then when they get there, you're like, yeah, but then you're like, oh.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a little selfish, but that's okay. We're praying for that. We know great things are on the horizon. But, yeah, we'll be with Alan tomorrow and also Mary joining us as well. So we got to, you know what? Is that tomorrow? Yes, it is. And then Friday, we'll close it out with Leah Lineback. Leah's going to be with us on Friday. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, by the way, appreciate Molly for joining us, Michelle Cardenas joining us, Steph Valley. She is the dog lady of Huntsville.
Okay.
And she earned that title. That is her title since she came to Huntsville. When we say it on this show, it becomes
a thing.
It is
stays.
It is
stays.
law. It is law. It's law.
It's law. It's a law around here.
The dog lady of Huntsville, Steph Valley. So
Kyle wants a shirt.
Kyle wants the shirt. We'll have that. Hey, one final thing. I don't want to keep rambling on, but I do want to remind you, please save the date for June the 6th. Speaking of Steph Valley Magnolia Kennel, they have donated a beautiful gift basket. We're going to have our online auction up here pretty quick. Rays of Hope happening on June the 6th. Did you guys pick a date yet? Y'all are coming to that.
Yes.
Or a time. Y'all have to pick the time.
I do not know the time.
Okay, y'all got to pick it, though. Y'all got to pick it quick.
Okay.
The nose picker of Huntsville over here knows, Shelby. So.
Blower.
That's not her name.
the booger of Huntsville over here. So the cat booger. I don't know what we're talking about.
Okay.
But please save the date. Again, it is June the 6th, coming up Thursday, a couple of Thursdays from now. And this is a great opportunity, giving back to 5 area nonprofits. Tomorrow's Promise is one of the beneficiaries, not just because you're on the show. That is not the reason. It's because of the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. It's a program that I believe in. And so any funds that we raise for Tomorrow's Promise on June the 6th, those monies will go directly to the Dolly Parton Imagination Library for those books. So we're thankful to partner with you guys on that for childhood literacy. And Safe House is another one. I mentioned Tomorrow's Promise, Good Shepherd Mission, HISD Social Services, Care Center Huntsville. Those are our 5. And then also 3 families we're going to bless that have been affected by the flooding.
That's beautiful.
We'll be out at HEB parking lot June the 6th from 7 to 7. So please come out and join us. You can donate items. We'll have the article up on the website for the newsletter this weekend about how you can get involved. We still have sponsorship available to be a part of this, to help with the funds that we need to give back to the community. As low as $150. You can't beat that. And I do have a lot of T-shirt sponsorships available as well, but we have to turn those in. The deadline really should be today, but I'm going to give it till tomorrow. Advantage Specialties said that we just need it, by a certain date. And I if you want to sponsor the T-shirts, we're just asking for $350 because we want to get a lot of those shirts to be able to give out to people who donate. So that is the final announcement that I had. And sorry to keep you guys. Just wanted to make sure that we get that out this morning.
Absolutely.
Big thanks to the Fun of Huntsville and the Joy of Huntsville for joining us here on the show this morning. Our friends at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, they are your early childhood excellence here in our community. So please make sure that you show them support, especially if you got young people. Take them to Tomorrow's Promise, and they will get a great growing up education, like my two
Great
little
start.
Great start.
We'll be back. Great start. There you go. Good head start in life. We'll be back at it tomorrow, 7:30. Please join us right back here on Good Morning Huntsville, as I end every show reminding you this morning that we truly are not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We really do need each other, friends. Please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Until tomorrow morning, good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. We'll see you later. See y'all.
Bye.